First of all, congratulations. This is such a big achievement, and we are so excited to have you here a part of Class of 2024. And speaking of getting inducted, can you just walk me through your initial reaction when you found out the news?
A little dumbfounded, just sitting at home watching TV and got the phone call. So I was really, it's even been a few months now, and you're still just a little bit speechless on, what words are you going to use to describe this? But it's amazing, and I'm just so thankful.
Yes, and talk to me a little bit about how you feel about being in this Hall of Fame. What are you grateful for? How are you feeling knowing that you are now?
Well, you got the 25th anniversary. How special is that? I'm the 14th junior college affiliate. So that's kind of amazing for us, as we consider us JUCO people or little people. Sometimes we are considered, but so I just, it's just an amazing journey, and it represents so many people. This when you win an award like this or you get inducted, it represents so many people on so many levels that you couldn't begin to start to thank them all, but it helps you reflect upon all those people that helped you get to this point.
Yes, and let's reflect a little bit there. Talk to me about your journey and how you even got involved in basketball to begin with.
Oh, well, I was in the second grade, and write that what I want to be when I'm older. So I knew in the second grade I wanted to teach and coach and live at the beach.
Wow,
and,
perfect.
And I ended up living in Panama City Beach and coaching and teaching. So I fulfilled a dream of a childhood dream. And and then I had the opportunity. I was fortunate enough to play at Florida under Mickey DeMoss, and then went to Auburn with Joe Champy and Carol Ross. So my journey was, I played, and then I got to be mentored by some of the best. And then I went to the high school level, and then Gulf Coast rekindled their program, and they picked me.
Yes, they did. They picked a good choice for sure. And when thinking about your journey, who along the way would you say inspired you?
Oh, well, that's where so many people, of course, my family, and this whole thing is about family, my personal family. So I'm the youngest of 5. We were very, very competitive. So, my sisters and brothers were my role models and my heroes. And so I wanted to be like them. And so I guess it started there. And then, when you go off to college and I got to play and you got to watch. And back in the day, Pat had Summit and K-Al. Those were the idols for us, and those were pretty good ones.
Oh, yeah.
And to follow them and be like Pat or be like Kay, and then get to work their camps and get to know them. So, I had a lot of people but I can just say family, personal family, basketball family, and then, of course, in the end, the Gulf Coast family.
Yes. And you, again, mentioning Pat Summit, we've seen the game evolve so much, and a lot of thanks is to her for sure. But can you talk to me about your own, how you yourself have seen basketball evolve?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was part of that, growing up. It was Title IX. We were just glad we got to play Little League Baseball and things. And now to watch the women's game and the scholarship offers, and now we're down to the NILs that I don't understand much. But, to watch, it's just so hopeful. Back when we were going, the scholarships weren't there, and a lot of women paved the way for that. So this, I don't even want to say transcendence into what it is now. We're all just like hopeful. Where is it going to go next? From where it started to where it is now. So hopeful as to what we're going to see next.
Absolutely. And when thinking about these young girls that are looking up to our now Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese, so many amazing players, what advice would you give them if they're trying to be that next big player?
I would just have to be very simple to say dream big. I'm not sure we got to dream that big. We got to dream, but they can really dream big. I'm kind of speechless on that. It just say dream big and go after it.
Yeah, because it definitely can be big now that we're seeing what's happening.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I do want to mention, you mentioned Pat Summit. In 2019, you did receive the Pat Summit Trophy.
Yes.
What type of honor was that for you?
Oh, it was amazing. That's one of those trophies that you shine kind of regularly. But it was really amazing that year, particularly because our team had gone through a tragedy. We lost a player in a car crash, and then we had Hurricane Michael that devastated our campus and our community. And our kids went, I just can't tell you the adversity that they fought and the resiliency to inspire and motivate a community in the end, and what we had to do, and then we won the national championship. So that particular 2019, and then it being the Pat Summit Trophy, what a end to what a journey that particular year.
Yes, for sure. And going from a player mindset to a coach mindset, how did you kind of make that switch to be able to be who you are today?
Oh, it was easy for me because I wasn't a very good player. And so my thing was kind of all about being a coach. And my role models were always, I wanted to be like, Coach DeMoss when I played for her. And then, just kind of went up the levels. So that was an easy transition for me because I always wanted to teach and coach.